Hello and welcome back to Nate Davis Disc Golf coverage of Discraft's 30th CCR Open, fueled by Great Lakes Disc. I'm here joined by Michigan legend Chili. Chili, how you doing today?
Doing great. Excited to get back into this coverage. We're heading into the River's Edge course. What do you think?
Man, this River's Edge course can be where dreams are made and hearts are broken. There is so many trees out here. It sounds like a woodpecker's heyday, but it's actually disc hitting the tree. But I'm really excited to see how these ladies handle it. And we have some really good golf coming up ahead of us. It looks like we're going to have Shelly May coming in with a little bit of a lead. Coming right behind her, though, is Vanessa Van Dyken with a neg 3, Amanda Melwiki at a neg 2, and Lauren Butler sitting at even. Between, second and seventh, we're still only 3 to 4 strokes difference, so we should have some good golf here. And like I mentioned, this course can either make your day or break it, especially that hole 1, Chili.
Yeah, definitely. There's a tight race for the podium right now. Heading into the second round. We'll see how it goes.
Shelly May showing off the Hello Kitty disc there, followed by Vanessa Van Dyken.
And Amanda Melwiki, Michigan local, and as well as Lauren Butler.
And bringing up the rear, Lauren Butler, the tie-dye queen.
All right, taking a look at hole 1, par 3, 314. It's a tight shot off the tee. Got to get up this hill. Playing very steep. It's a birdieable hole, but it's a long shot up the hill. We'll see if these girls get a chance at that birdie.
So quick little insight. Actually, hole 1 had to be changed about 2 weeks before this actual tournament.
Okay.
So that basket is pushed a little bit further back than 314. So it really makes this hole a little bit more difficult to get the birdie on it, but that still hill and incline by the basket is still tricky.
Yeah, you can see from this angle, it goes up real fast up there.
Not to mention there's OB directly off this tee pad. That sidewalk is OB, and then you have this one heck of a gap to hit.
Yeah, the key play is to push it right up the center here, up by those posts. Oh, a little early, first available, right? That's what that's called.
Tournament jitters, I think. Round 2.
Van Dyken.
You have such a little tight gap to hit.
Let's see what Vanessa can do.
Vanessa hits the line perfectly. She's going to get a little bit of a hyzer finish right to the base of the hill. She should have a nice approach up and down.
Teeing third with 2 down in round 1. Amanda Melwiki.
Amanda, representing Team MVP. I like she's got her own stamp, the Robo Kitties. We bought a couple of those for our wall.
I was wondering if you would have saw those. I saw those over at Great Lakes Disc. And you can pick up your own Amanda Melwiki Robo Kitty at greatlakesdisc.com. And she pured it. Man, fantastic shot. That's such a scary shot.
On our card at even,
Yeah, great play out there.
Lauren Butler.
Lauren Butler, Millennium-sponsored player. Looks like she's probably going to be throwing maybe an Orion, I believe. I think that's their distance driver that a lot of the pros throw.
Kind of straighter driver, yeah.
Lauren hit the gap as well. Great start from these players. It does leave Shelly May with a question. Should she try to lay up, or is she going to go for the basket?
Yeah, just has to play one forward from that angle.
All right, now she has a good wide open hyzer approach. Oh, comes in a little early, and the hands go directly to her face. She was not too happy with that attempt.
All right, Lauren, send one up here.
Oh, she gave that a run. As you can see, the basket's pushed back to the flat of the hill, and it's no longer in the middle of the hill. Kind of makes that birdie that much harder to get, but a little bit safer to run with a flatter ground around the basket. Shelly May, after her pitch out,
Playing one up there. She'll get up and down from there.
Nice little up and down for Vanessa. Should be an easy tap in par.
Yeah, the position of this basket now definitely makes it three, a good score on this hole.
Yep, like I said, with it being pushed back, that was just something the park had to do. Last minute with some changes coming in for that railing, which you noticed earlier. It was all cut out around those telephone poles.
Yeah.
Not the start she wanted, but at least it's over. That hole is now done. On to the next one.
Vanessa getting her par. Yeah, not the start you want. You hate seeing it, but hopefully she'll recover and just play on.
Yep, coming in with a 3-shot lead in the A tier is you kind of get that confidence boost, but with Shelly May being new, it's a very nerving type thing, especially with this type of hole 1.
Yeah, that's a tough position to be in.
Here we go, going into hole 2. This is the bomber hole. It's 671 feet with a rough, I think it's 62 feet downhill off the tee pad. This is an old toboggan track that was at the park that has been removed, but makes for a great disc golf hole. Par 4, the main goal here is you want to clear that bridge and give yourself a wide open upshot.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun to throw off of this tee, though, as well.
Vanessa flexing one out there, clearing the bridge. Oh, perfect. That should be a nice flat landing, good up and down hyzer approach.
Yeah, I'd say this is probably the signature hole on the back, or the River's Edge course.
Amanda Melwiki piping this shot. Oh, right there with Vanessa.
Yeah, great position there.
Lauren trying to get some flex out of this one.
Oh, catching the shed looks like, or right behind it.
Let's see if Shelly May can bounce back after that start.
She pumps one down there. Needs to hook up.
Hey, that's okay. She's right there on the high side. Nice approachable shot there. Lauren going with the backhand hyzer, pushing that OB parking lot, but hey, nice up and down.
Yeah, that's tough when you got that shed right in front of her. Got to worry about smacking your hand on the throw. Nice silhouette here of Shelly May.
Shelly May piping it down there. It's going to give herself probably about a 60, 65 foot look at the bird if she wants it. Now this basket is on a little bit of a raised peninsula, you could say. It is a steep angle all around the basket, so if you're not real close, it's a very timid putt to run.
See if Vanessa can get up there. Oh, it's coming up a little left.
And then Vanessa's going to trickle down. Thank you, gravity. Brings that disc all the way down to the bottom of the hill.
And Lauren putting one up there. Is she going to tap that in?
Shelly May going for the bounce back. Good flat sit. Should be an easy par. Vanessa deciding she didn't want anything to do with running that putt. Smart play. Way to save some strokes.
Oh, not rewarded on what was a good putt. especially when you muster up the courage to go for it.
Yeah, you can't really see in this camera angle, but behind the basket, it drops down about 4 or 5 feet to a flat, and it can roll a good 20, 30 feet in an instant without even knowing.
Yeah, it definitely brings nerves into play on this green.
It's a lot closer. Yeah. It's like an optical illusion.
Should be a couple little tap ins right here.
Trying to determine who's going to go. Normally it's pretty ready golf, you know, just let's get him done. Guess that all depends on your card agreement, right? Did you?
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
true.
going to do speed of play, or most of the time I think we all wait. We allow the honors to whoever's out.
Common disc golf courtesy, etiquette as you would.
Yes, sir. All right, taking us into hole 3. 320, there's a little bit of shape through the woods here. Got to throw a flex shot. Righty, I would imagine you might choose the forehand. I love this as a lefty. There's a chance to get up here and have a good birdie opportunity if you throw a pier line.
Looks like Vanessa's going to try that straight to slight turnover shot and just try to push it through the woods and get lucky. A little tree kick at the end, but she should still be able to save a par.
It's interesting to see the shot choices on preference, you know. Yeah, she got caught up a little there.
I mean, most righties, it's a big flex forehand to get all the way there. So it's more or less you just want to take whatever you feel confident with at that moment in time, whether it's a forehand or backhand for righties, and just try to hit that initial gap and get lucky.
Definitely, yeah. Well, Shelly May getting a little off to the right side as well.
With a huge smile on her face
Yeah.
afterwards. She is just always happy. Seems
She's
like
winning the Spirit Award right now. Oh, little early tree here.
Lauren gave that tree the tongue of disgust. Not super happy with the way that ended.
Let's see what she does with her second shot.
I like the high angle. If it
Yeah.
misses that tree, hey, that should give her a good little putt right there. Probably circle's edge.
Yeah, it looked like it flew right up there.
I like the purple bag, too.
Yeah, she's got style.
Shelly May giving it a run.
Yeah, just let go a little low. These ladies have better looks than it looked like on off the tee. Yep, just sliding one by there.
Oh, she was a little further than I thought. She's probably about 50 or so. Giving it a run. Oh, man, fantastic bid. When you're being that far and still get it on the top of the basket.
Yeah.
Amanda coming back with the par putt.
Yeah, that's a good save.
Looks like we should have 2 more tap-ins, I believe. Yep.
Some folks out there might not consider these tap-ins. These are knee knockers for them. I hate 20-footers. Most this level player, though, this is a pretty routine putt. A little staggered straddle putt here by Lauren.
I see that. Good little powerful stroke. In for the unfortunate bogey. Not the start she wanted on the first 3 holes, but I got faith she should be able to clean it out. Good look at the Amanda putt there. Had more distance than I thought.
Yeah, nice little fly back there.
Here we go. Coming into hole 4, roughly 276 feet. This is what this course is about. It is hitting your lines through the trees, and this basket's tucked into this little bit of a half pipe. Initial gap, 50, 60 feet off the tee pad is trees. So if you can miss those trees, slide into the bowl. Vanessa just showed you how to do it.
She got a little quarter pipe like skateboard action there.
Looking like Tony Hawk in his prime, just riding the rails, looking clean.
Yeah, this is kind of a love-hate hole, I believe. You know, you really want to get in there, but it's a difficult shot.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, holes like this can make your day or break it.
No.
Yeah, not quite what she was looking for.
The inside line, a little bit of a tree. Like I mentioned, these trees, man, once you get off this little bit of a fairway, it takes what little fairway there is and really minimalizes it. But
Yeah.
Amanda doing a great job getting up. That was nice.
Yeah, it looks like she'll have a putt. Aiming a little high here.
Hold it, hold it.
She
That
likes
should be
that
good.
draw Annie play. I like that. That's kind of a shot I use frequently.
Nice little floater shot. Shelly Mae pushing it into the bowl. Should be a nice par.
Vanessa with a look here. And
Got it.
carding the birdie. Yep. Just like she wrote it up.
Drew that one right up. Yeah, hole 4 was actually playing over par. So her getting a birdie on that is like almost 1.5 strokes clear of the field.
Yeah, as you can see, you get down to this green and you got a lot of terrain to deal with. It makes for challenging putts. And Amanda picks up her par. A little slam dunk there.
I see that. A little basketball-esque.
Probably just ready to move on. All right, that wraps up hole 4. Taking a look at hole 5. This is a cool little shot. Nice little birdie opportunity. You can see where the basket's positioned. It'll make a challenging putt when you get down here if you're not parked right under it. Ideally, that's what you're doing. You're throwing it right under the pin.
Looks like Vanessa's going to go with that flex forehand and try to bury it right into that hill under the basket. Looking really good out of her hand.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for much better.
Amanda with a backhand.
Hits the gap, slides up there. That's going to give her a putt, and it's she's got a little bit to think about if she's going to run that or not.
Yeah, definitely. Could be some trouble there. She's a pretty confident putter, though.
Oh my God.
Early release for Shelly Mae. Still got a smile on her face.
Still, she's shaking them off.
Yeah.
Lauren with a nice hyzer flip up right into the hillside. Great shot from Lauren. Way to bounce back after that last couple holes.
Definitely she needed that. Shelly with a little unique flick.
Gives her a putt. She
Yeah.
can save par.
Amanda wanting nothing to do with that.
Just knowing you can hit that hillside. And there is OB sand on the left, so she just decided it was safer to take the par.
Yeah, that's smart play. It's oftentimes a tough decision.
It's one of the hardest things to do, as they say, take your medicine.
Yeah.
We don't have Mary Poppins to give us a spoonful of sugar to make it go down easier
Yeah.
either.
Well, moving on. Vanessa for her birdie chance.
Great back-to-back birds for Vanessa.
Moving in the right direction. Let's see if Lauren can get hers. She's in good position.
Great confident stroke.
Yeah, that was smooth.
Very just, boom, get in there and stay.
Yeah, she needed that. Amanda with just formalities now.
Coming into hole 6, par 4, 482 feet. It is definitely not the longest par 4 on the course, but one of the ones where you need to hit your tee shot to give give yourself a chance at the bird. With 482 feet, it is playing as the second easiest hole on the course. So essentially, you want to hit the landing zone, hit your approach.
Looks like it's cleared out a little since the last time I played it. Still got the gap, though.
Got the gap. Vanessa pulls it a little bit to the right. Kind of hard to see. As you can tell, that sun's coming down probably almost directly in the eyes of some of the players coming off the tee pad. As if this gap wasn't hard enough already.
Right, blind me on the tee. Oh, we need that to hook up. Oh, yeah, she's happy with that. And she didn't get too far up. The further up that hill you get, the more like angle you're going to have to deal with your run up on your second shot.
Quit it, team. Yeah, what is with
The
that?
big guns were trying to get to the top of the hill, but that's a whole other story.
Yep. Us pea shooters, we're just shooting for the flats. Nice, good confident pull from Shelly May there. Getting out the gap to the flat. Should give her a nice angle for approach. It's still going to be tricky to go up that hill.
And just a little pitch out to put her in position.
Taking the medicine. Amanda, if she misses those trees, she should give herself a look. Gonna
Yeah,
be a little left, but not terrible.
yeah, she got up to the top. That's what you really want to do. Obviously, the closer to the pin, the better. Let's see what Lauren can do. Playing a little more right. Just needs it to hook up.
Looks like she got caught up right there at that angled tree, just at circle's edge and beyond.
Vanessa playing straight in on the pin. Great shot.
That's one way to manage the hole, right? I mean, granted, bush early, but should be able to save her par.
Yep. Bite it off in chunks, right? One shot at a time.
I do pizza the same way, one chunk at a time. Little timid layups from the ladies, not wanting to blow anything out of proportion. Nice, easy pars.
Little body language there, helping it go in.
That English helps if you didn't know. Every little bend and twist when your putter leaves your hand is super helpful.
I'm fluent in body language. Or English, as you call it.
Two really good putts, though, from Vanessa and Lauren. Vanessa, not so much body English or language.
No, she didn't need it. She's pretty smooth.
Good,
All right.
good clean hole overall.
Yeah. All right, that takes us into hole 7. Tough shot off the tee, pretty guarded. You got to hit this gap, and then it's into a long downhill, or a quick downhill, if you will. And we have OB to the left. What's his scoring like today?
7 is surprisingly scoring as the 7th hardest hole. Little bit of a shock considering for the MPO, 7 played, I believe, as the 2nd hardest hole. So it looks like the ladies are playing this hole better than the men.
Probably smarter.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody.
A little bit of unlucky tree love so far out of the lead card. That is the corner to be at right now.
Yeah.
Shelly May picking her disc. I was hoping she wasn't going to hold that one in her hand when she throws. I know pros do what pros do, but that's a little thing that I can't get over. I can't hold that anything in my offhand.
Sounds like you got a little peeve there. Looks like a solid shot. Needs
Good
well,
tree.
I was gonna say it needs to get down. That's one way of doing it. Yeah, this is really showing the challenge of this hole from where these ladies ended up off the tee.
And only 272. It's still super tricky, especially giving it a run because there is OB right there 20 feet to the left of that basket.
Yeah, I think Amanda was flirting with it there.
Shelly Bay with a little bit of a pull tap for the tap in 3.
She's happy to get that and get out.
Yeah, this hole can eat you up.
Great shot.
Vanessa
Great
Carden,
birdie.
the only birdie. Great drive, good execution.
There's only 3 birdies on this hole during the round. It was Vanessa Van Dyken, Natalie Ryan, and Melinda Ring.
Oh,
Shout out to
nice.
those ladies.
Yeah, Mel. Mel's a local in Ann Arbor. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've seen Lauren do that a lot. She does the flipped over basketball turbo putt thing when she's really close.
Yeah, that's something I use. Typically when it's like an elevated pin and I'm close, I'll do the kind of upside down turbo slam.
Boom.
Nice fly back on Vanessa's birdie.
Great solid putt. We're coming into everyone's favorite hole, hole 8, 242 feet of pure adrenaline off the tee. This tee shot is super tight gap right here, and all you want to do is miss the trees.
Oh, I'm trying to
See Vanessa
laugh.
almost going with a little putter approach just to try to get around. It's tight.
Yeah. She heard you in her backswing.
I apologize.
Shelly May with a forehand.
I like that play.
Yeah, great shape. Should be sitting pretty down there.
Wow. That's great.
Oh,
Lauren going for the camera, man.
yeah. That's everybody's favorite thing to do. Try and catch the catch camera. Oh, another early tree here.
Yeah, it's super difficult to fight out. Once you're over there on the left, you just want to try to get to the fairway if possible.
Yeah, that's a punishing area over there.
And then with the basket being on that downhill slope, it's scary to lay up.
Amanda looks like she's going a little more aggressive.
Great shot.
Looks like she was able to get mostly down the fairway. About 40, 50 feet in front of Vanessa.
That's a good play.
When your disc is coming in these downhill areas, you really want to try to match your disc to the slope.
Oh, good stop there. She gave that a little too much speed, but worked out for her. Good play there.
Nice little through the bush. Look at this drive, Chili. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can capitalize.
There you go.
Great birdie.
Yeah.
There was only one birdie on this hole.
Let me guess. Shelly May?
Shelly May.
Wow. That was a great shot. Excellent execution. Vanessa having to crouch a little there and just put a good move on it and stuck that putt.
Sometimes you got to will them in. You just
Come on, Lauren.
Yeah, didn't quite take her time there, I think. Oh, I hate when I have to crouch down like that under bushes. It always, you know.
it's
you
a
just-
very, very tricky thing. Under the bush, on a hill, looking straight up. You really can't quite see the slope right there, but You know, she's every bit of 5, 6, 7 feet below the basket where her disc was.
Yeah, the vertical is not something to mess with here.
Look at that nice birdie 2 from Shelly May. We're coming into hole 9, par 4, around 550 feet. A little bit of a daunting shot off the tee pad, but you want to hit this gap. You want to land somewhere around in here. This is the good landing zone for you to be able to attack the basket. Then it gives you roughly 250, 260 to the pin, but it's trees everywhere. You just have to take your disc, do the whistle just like the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, and weave the trees.
How'd that go?
Shelly May doing it how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah,
If that gets
was
flat
great.
and sits, a little tail left, but she is right there.
Yep, she'll be all right.
Looks like Vanessa's going with a slower disc mid-range here. Probably a meteor. She throws those everywhere in the woods. A 2020 meteor, to be exact.
Come on. Oh my God, beautiful. Wow.
Great
And that's
shot.
there. That is the landing zone. That's where you want to be. It's still manageable off that tree.
Yeah. She's playing for par at this point in time, and birdie might be out of question, but
That holds the turn. That's another one. These are great drives. Lauren Butler getting a little unlucky with a tree hit, but the initial 3 of them made it through the gap.
yeah, and catching another tree. That's the trouble with this hole, though. Like you said, there's trees everywhere, so finding the alleyway you need to hit, that's what's important. Looks like she threw a good flex here. Yeah,
Got a
didn't,
little caught up.
yeah, didn't quite get back to the fairway, but yeah. Amanda had a great tee shot, but a little out of position. Just pitch into the fairway.
Yeah, I didn't realize they got that far over. Shelly May able to get a full swing.
Great shot.
Right, she was kind of pulled back as she walked up on that run up. The trees are grabbing a hold of her.
Amanda's going to have to do a flex forehand here. Oh, yeah. Get through there. Hey, that's a great shot. Positive roll. That's looking good.
Yeah, well done. Vanessa from her great positioning off the tee. Let's see what she does with it.
Grabbing that meteor again.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Oh, flying by the basket.
This is also playing as the hardest hole in the course for the FPO field. Playing a .8 over par.
Shelly May lining up her putt here. Just falling underneath it.
Amanda with about a 40-foot par look here.
Good bid. Looked like it was going in. Vanessa for a birdie try. Oh, just a bit short.
Nice little tap up, clean up.
Yeah, a little tough. She was out of position even though she had a great drive.
Yeah, hole 9, like I said, coming in as the hardest hole on the course. There were 0 birds.
Wow. Maybe they need to look at that par.
Should be a couple nice little tap ins here. That concludes the front 9 coverage of round 2 at Discraft's 30th CCR Open, fueled by Great Lakes Disc. So what do you think, Chili? We had a good front 9 right there. Relatively clean from some of the players. Some players not as lucky.
Yeah, a little trouble here and there. Overall, it was good play. Pretty competitive. As you can see, Vanessa made a move. She's moved out with a 3-stroke lead as now. And Chantel's right there, came back in, tied for second. So we'll watch how this action heats up going into the back nine.
Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you'll come back again for the back nine, round 2 at River's Edge.
Yeah, tune in to Nate Davis, like, share, subscribe, and join us for back nine coverage.